Hello, we are from Group 7 and in this video we would like to present our presentation about improving students' reading comprehension by pre-teaching vocabulary in junior high school. So, in this study, we focus on how pre-teaching vocabulary can help junior high school students better understand reading text. Okay, in this presentation, we'll briefly discuss the problem and research gap, the aim and the framework of the study, and the academic and social relevance of our research. Okay, first, I will hand over the presentation to Jalalludin Rendra, who will explain the main problem addressed in this research and gap found in previous studies. Please watch the next part presented by Jalal.
Okay, hello guys, my name is Jalalludin Rendra and I will explain you about the problem and the gap. So, the main problem addressed in the study is the constant challenge of low reading comprehension skills among junior high school students. So, many students find it difficult to understand English text, mainly because they have limited vocabulary knowledge. When students do not know the meaning of keywords, they struggle to understand the overall message of the text. That's for the problem. And now I will explain you guys about the gap. Also, in the previous studies have shown that vocabulary knowledge is closely related to reading comprehension, there is still a research gap. More specific and contextually relevant research is needed to identify the most effective pre-teaching vocabulary strategies, especially in the context of junior high school in Indonesia. In addition, empirical evidence is needed to clearly show how effective pre-teaching vocabulary is in improving students' reading comprehension.
Thank you, Jalal, for explaining the problem and research gap. So, next, Finisa will present the aim of the study and the conceptual framework that guides our research. Please continue to the next part.
Okay, now we move to the aim and the framework of this research or this study. So, please next. Okay, so for the aims of this study are: first, to identify factors influencing the effectiveness of pre-teaching vocabulary, for example like duration, text genre, student vocabulary level. And then, second, to analyze and compare the effectiveness of pre-teaching methods in helping students reading comprehensions. Okay, so that's all for the objectives or the aims of this study. We move to the framework. So the framework of this study is divided into three. The first one is planning, the second one is conducting, and the third one or the last one is reporting. For planning, we establishing the importance of pre-teaching vocabulary and reading comprehensions. And then we establishing research questions, study inclusion or exclusion criteria, and research and search strategies. Okay, that's for planning. And then for conducting, we conduct a systematic search of academic database such as ERIC, Scopus, and Google Scholar using specific keywords. We also do screen studies and then collect important data from each study that pass the screening, and last we evaluate the validity and reliability of the methodology of the included studies. And then for the last framework, it is reporting. We analyze and synthesize findings from all included studies, and then we discuss findings in relation to research objective and questions, and last we formulate conclusions based on synthesized evidence. Okay, so I think that's all for the frameworks.
Thank you so much, Finisa, for the explanation. Okay, now Wike will explain why this research is important, both academically and socially. Please continue watching.
Why is this study important academically and socially? First, academically. This study is important academically because reading comprehension is the gateway to understanding all school subjects such as science, mathematics, and history. If students cannot understand what they read, they will struggle to grasp concepts across the curriculum. Strong reading comprehension skills also support higher order thinking processes, including analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. These skills are essential for academic success, especially at the junior high school level, where texts become more complex and content-heavy. Moreover, academic achievement is often measured through standardized tests, which rely heavily on students' ability to comprehend long and challenging reading passages. Therefore, improving reading comprehension directly contributes to better academic performance. From a research perspective, this study uses a systematic literature review methodology, which is academically significant because it consolidates fragmented findings from previous studies. By synthesizing existing evidence on pre-teaching vocabulary practices, this study provides a stronger and more reliable theoretical foundation for future research and for the development of effectiveness reading instruction programs. And now, socially. Reading comprehension is not only important in school, but also in everyday life. People need reading skills to understand medical information, public announcement, and community resources. Without adequate reading ability, individuals may struggle to make informed decisions. This study also contributes to fostering a generation capable of critical media consumption and informed civic participation. When students understand what they read, they are better prepared to evaluate information critically, especially in today's digital and media-rich environment. In addition, improving reading comprehension helps students access a wider range of literary and informational texts, which broaden their worldviews and enhance social and cultural understanding. Finally, by addressing vocabulary difficulties early through pre-teaching vocabulary, students develop self-efficiency and confidence in dealing with new texts. This confidence supports lifelong learning and increases students' readiness for future academic and career opportunity.
Okay, last but not least, to conclude, this research highlights the importance of vocabulary mastery as a foundation for reading comprehension, especially for junior high school students. We hope that this study can provide useful insight for teachers, researchers, and for future studies related to reading instruction. Thank you for watching our presentation. We look forward to any feedback or suggestion. Thank you so much.